Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a kind-hearted boy named Sandeep. He was only 12 years old, but everyone in the village knew him for his gentle nature and honest heart. Sandeep lived with his grandfather, Grandpa, in a modest mud house at the edge of the village. Sandeep's grandfather often told him, "My child, always stay true to yourself. No matter what others say or do, never lose your goodness. Your truth is your strength." Sandeep would nod and smile, holding these words close to his heart. One warm summer morning, Sandeep was walking through the forest to gather firewood. The sun filtered through the tall trees, and birds sang sweet melodies. As he walked along the narrow path, he heard a faint hissing sound. He stopped and looked around carefully. There, beside a large rock, lay a beautiful snake with golden and black scales. But something was wrong. The snake was trapped under a fallen branch, struggling to free itself. Its body was twisted, and it looked weak and helpless. Sandeep's first thought was to run away. After all, snakes were dangerous. But his kind heart wouldn't let him leave a creature in pain. He remembered his grandfather's words about staying true to himself, and he knew that helping others was part of who he was. "Don't worry, little one," Sandeep said softly. "I will help you." He carefully lifted the heavy branch and freed the snake. The snake slithered away a short distance, then raised its head and looked at Sandeep with its bright, intelligent eyes. To Sandeep's amazement, the snake spoke. "Thank you, young boy," said the snake in a smooth, mysterious voice. "You have saved my life. Not many humans would help a snake. Most fear us or hate us." Sandeep was startled but not afraid. "I helped you because you needed help," he said simply. "That's what feels right to me." The snake smiled, if snakes can smile. "You have a pure heart. I am no ordinary snake. I am Vasuki, a magical serpent, and I have lived for hundreds of years. As a reward for your kindness, I will grant you 3 wishes. But remember, with each wish, you must stay true to yourself." Sandeep's eyes widened with wonder. 3 wishes! He could ask for anything in the world. "Think carefully," Vasuki warned. "Many people lose themselves when they gain power. Promise me you will remember who you are." "I promise," Sandeep said earnestly. Days passed, and Sandeep thought about his wishes. His first wish was simple and came from his loving heart. "Vasuki," he called one evening, "I wish for my grandfather to be healthy and strong again. His body is weak, and his bones hurt." The snake appeared from the shadows. "A selfless wish," Vasuki said approvingly. "It shall be done." That very night, Grandpa woke up feeling younger and stronger than he had in years. His pain was gone, and his eyes sparkled with new energy. Word of Grandpa's miraculous recovery spread through the village. People began to whisper and wonder. Soon, they learned about Sandeep's encounter with the magical snake. A wealthy merchant named Ratan came to visit Sandeep. "Boy," he said with a greedy smile, "you still have 2 wishes left. Wish for gold and jewels. We can share the wealth. You'll be the richest boy in the land." Sandeep shook his head. "That's not what I want, Uncle Ratan." More villagers came with suggestions. "Wish for a grand palace," said one. "Wish for power to rule the village," said another. "Wish to become famous throughout the kingdom," said a third. Each time, Sandeep politely refused. Their words were tempting, but something inside him felt uncomfortable. These weren't his true desires. He remembered Vasuki's warning and his grandfather's teaching. That night, Sandeep sat with Grandpa under the stars. "Grandfather, everyone is telling me what to wish for. They make it sound so wonderful: riches, power, fame. But when I think about these things, my heart feels heavy, not light." "Why is that?" Grandpa put his arm around Sandeep's shoulder. "My child, that heavy feeling is your truth speaking to you. Those things would make you someone else, not the Sandeep you truly are. Other people's dreams are not yours." Stay true to yourself always. Sandeep understood. The next day, he called upon Vasuki again. For my second wish, Sandeep said clearly, I wish for our village well to never run dry, so that everyone will always have fresh, clean water. Vasuki's eyes gleamed with approval. Another selfless wish, young one. You are passing the test of staying true to yourself. Your wish is granted. The village well immediately filled with crystal, clear water that never stopped flowing, even during the hottest summers. The villagers were overjoyed, but Ratan the merchant was angry. Foolish boy, you wasted another wish. You could have been rich. Other villagers began to pressure Sandeep even more. They wanted him to use his last wish for things that would benefit them personally. Some offered him money. Others threatened to spread rumors about him. A few even stopped talking to him. Sandeep felt sad and lonely. It was hard to stay true to himself when everyone around him wanted him to be different. Doubt crept into his heart. Maybe they're right. He thought one sleepless night, maybe I should wish for something grand. Maybe being true to myself is not enough. But then he remembered his grandfather's wise face and Vasuki's warning. He thought about how light and peaceful he felt when he made his first two wishes. He realized that the happiness of staying true to himself was worth more than any approval from others. When Vasuki appeared for the final time, Sandeep was ready. For my last wish, Sandeep said with a calm, confident voice, I wish for wisdom and courage for all the children in our village and beyond, so they can stay true to themselves no matter what challenges they face. Vasuki bowed his head in deep respect. Sandeep, you have shown me something rare and beautiful. You didn't let greed, fear, or other people's opinions change who you are. You stayed true to your kind, generous, selfless nature. This last wish is the most powerful of all. The wish was granted. From that day forward, children throughout the land found an inner strength they never knew they had. They could hear their own truth and follow it, even when the world tried to pull them in different directions. Ratan and others who had pressured Sandeep eventually felt ashamed of themselves. They realized that Sandeep's choices, though different from what they wanted, had brought lasting good to everyone. Years passed, and Sandeep grew into a wise young man. He never became rich or famous, but he lived with a peaceful heart and a clear conscience. His 3 wishes had blessed countless lives, and he never once regretted staying true to himself. His grandfather would often tell the village children, remember Sandeep and the snake. The world will always try to tell you who to be and what to want. But your own truth, your own goodness, that is your real treasure. Guard it carefully. And so, the tale of the boy and the snake was passed down through generations, reminding everyone that the greatest courage is not in fighting dragons or climbing mountains, but in staying true to yourself when the whole world wants you to be someone else.